Do you have all your photos on your phone? Do you have photos just thrown in boxes everywhere and you can't find anything? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you creative ways to frame your photos and display them, and how to make your albums special, and how to display memorabilia. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. And in case you're wondering, I'll be 70 years old this year. And why do I say it? Because if I can do it, you can do it too at any age. I want to thank my wonderful subscribers for watching my videos and commenting. I appreciate all of you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so you don't miss any of my lifestyle, DIY, decorating, and shopping haul videos. And don't forget to hit the bell. All right, you guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to take your photos and frame them and display them in unusual ways. Also, I'm going to talk about albums, and I'm going to show you some of my albums I've done of my ancestors or my family. And also in today's video, we're going to talk about memorabilia, whether it's china or decor or objects. How can you display them in a manner where you can enjoy them and not have them packed away in boxes? You guys, I hope you love this. I hope you get some ideas and get inspired. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, you guys, this is all about doing some creative ideas with photographs, albums, and getting your pictures off your phone, getting pictures from relatives. If you want to actually put together a family history, doing a family tree is so helpful. And then you have all of this to pass on to your children and their children. And I think it's so important. It's a way of honoring our ancestors. Now, some of these people are not real. They're not my people. Some of these are Tim Holtz, but there are some pictures of my family in here too. So I want to start here with the picture frames. Now you can see here I have a little girl that's already cut out, but look how impactful it is to actually cut the figure out of the picture. So many times we have a big picture with little tiny people and then a bunch of grass. Cut them out. You can use punches. You can fussy cut them out, meaning just cut them all around. And it just is so, so adorable. Here's another one, again, that's in a Hobby Lobby frame. I think these both were from Hobby Lobby, with embellishments on it. You know, so put a special picture. Maybe this is sisters. This is beautiful. This is an altered clipboard, and that's showing a married couple, and that would be so great to remember mother and father, or grandparents, or on their wedding day. I just think it's really, really beautiful. And then my other one over here, it's kind of like a family in this altered clipboard here. Again, this is changeable. You can change these out. I put a picture of a Packard car, which maybe this was their car. Maybe it's your parents and you and your sister. Maybe this is your grandparents with your mother and her sister. It's just they kind of come alive when you do this, I think. Now, I'm a big proponent and love these ones with little clips on them. You can see here. Now, that's actually my mom, who's almost, she's 98 years old and will be 99 in January. That's her back in 1923. And I just embellished it with one of my little twine flowers I made. But that's so special to put something like that out for Mother's Day to remember your mom. And here's another one I have with a clip on it. And that's me when I was a little girl. This is one of my favorite pictures. I wanted to be a cowgirl. Anyway, another twine flower I made. So you can embellish these. Now this came from Dollar Tree, this little frame. It was $1. I just painted it white and stuck a picture. But these little tiny pictures, this is from the 50s, and are so special. And then I have one right back here. Now, this has a lot of stuff on it. You don't have to have this on here, but you can. See, you can put a shabby flower. Here's some more shabby flowers. Now, I glued these on so they just hold the picture in. So you can slide this picture out and put another one in. Now, there's my parents, and there's me. on my childhood house in the front yard. Yeah, I love that picture. And it's so special now with Mother's Day and Father's Day. Here's an example. Now you can also display in a cloche. I want to talk about albums next. And I mentioned this briefly when I did my Mother's Day gift ideas. You can buy these at Hobby Lobby. These are very special pages. I want to show you how you can use these. And here's another one. So I want to show you, and I showed you this briefly for Mother's Day. This is, I kind of had to decide how I wanted to do things. So this album over here is my grandmother and her sisters and their story before them. So you know what their relatives were like. And then I brought it into my mom being born and all of that. This one starts with my parents meeting. So there they are dating. They look so adorable. And then their wedding. Now see how impactful it is to actually punch out these little, I had so many of these little tiny pictures. There's my grandmother and grandfather here, to punch them out. And then I did their marriage certificate. And then of course they're on their honeymoon. And there's my grandmother, my mom and dad. She went along on the honeymoon with them. Well, things were done differently back then. That was 1947. There's the first house we lived in. I just want to show you one other thing. So they kept this brochure on their house back in probably 49 or 50. This is how much the houses cost back then. 3-bedroom house, under $10,000. Isn't that amazing? And there's my mom in the front yard of the house, pregnant with me. Oh, it's just so many memories. But this is something you can do. People are not going to throw these kind of things away. And then on my grandmother's side, now I haven't got the pretty papers in here yet, but I just want to show you. This is a 3-ring binder from Walmart, and I just put one of those pages in here. You can see it just slides right in. Now, I haven't finished this, so if you can at least get the pictures in order with the names and everything, you can always come back and work on this a little bit at a time. You could even put together this 3-ring binder and then put in some decorative pages and maybe some embellishments, and then they can go ahead and fill up the book for you. But I urge you to do this. It's so wonderful to have these memories. So get the photos off your phone. Get photos from people that don't want, they're just thrown in boxes and everything. And get the stories from people before it's too late, before they can't remember who they are and their family, and write it on the back of the photo, who they are, the date, the relationship to you, and all of that. And I think you'll have a lot of fun doing this. So this is a good family project. I want to take you now and show you my memorabilia and how you can put it in shadow boxes to display it. All right. Let's take a look. Okay, welcome back to my coffee table. I've just reloaded it with a lot of vintage memorabilia that I have. Now, you might not have all these things, or you might actually collect these things now. Maybe nothing that's passed down to you, but I just want to give you some options on how to display some of your objects. Now, what I really recommend are these beautiful shadow boxes. Now these open up, they're glass, they hang on the wall, or you could actually set them up on a table or whatever. This has all of my Halloween poison labels in them. And I have another set over here. And you can see how cool that is. So this is something I bring out as a prop at Halloween. But what I would recommend is to use that type of a container to maybe put some doilies and some gloves. And I just want to reiterate these beautiful, they're kid leather gloves I have. Look at how tiny the wrist is. I mean, let me lay them the other way. So look how tiny this is. I mean, I couldn't even get my hand in here. I mean, they're just beautiful. I do use them for props in some of the tablescapes I do. Now this person, I showed this on my tier tray, late 1800s. It's one of these ones that the lid comes off and then it opens up I don't even know if it still works anymore, but it's accordion and opens up, and then you can put the cap back on the purse. And then look at the embroidery and tassels. I'd say late 1800s, early 1900s on that one. Here's a beautiful mirror. And then I have a little collection of purses. See, these would be perfect in these shadow boxes, or you could do like a doily on the back and do one purse in each shadow box. And then I do have a lorgnette over here. And there's a beautiful beaded bag. And then with dishes, get the china out, because you can put them on these little stands. I don't know if you've seen those before, plate stands. You can also get plate hangers and hang them on the wall. But I want to show you, don't forget to put things under a cloche. I have old binoculars and a pair of opera glasses, and they're so beautiful, and I just put a doily on here. All right, you guys, this is it for my memorabilia, photos, and albums. I hope you got a lot of ideas, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.